Good evening. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. My name is Christine, and I'm live with you once again from England. And today we will be looking at a new list of words. We have moved on to the F words. So we have fanatic, federation, ferment, ferocious, and ferry. And I'd like you to explain and make sentences with the 5 words. But first of all, let's start off by introducing ourselves and talking about our day. Let's start off with Arush. Do you want to start off?
Ma'am, I'm not ready.
You're not ready. So we'll start off with Rashri. Rashri, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day and move on to today's topic, please.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Rajshri from Bihar, and today is a problem related to the network issue. That's why the video is not visible.
That's
So,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So, I'm just you will heard only my voice, not my face. Okay. So, yeah, I'm working with LCW under this. So, my day was the normal, and yeah, I went for the doctor's appointment with my grandmother. So yeah, she is not well today. That's why I visited for the doctor's appointment, and after that I came from the doctor, and now I joined the class. Okay? So yeah, 5 words provided by the class. So the first word is fanatic, second word is federation, the third word is fermenting, yeah, and the fourth word is ferocious, and the fifth word is fairy. So the meaning of this word is fanatic. It's a noun, and the sentence of this word is a person who is very enthusiastic about something and may have extreme or dangerous opinion. Okay, and especially about the religion or the politics. Okay, the first sentence for this word, we are dealing with the practical problems, and the majority of those affected are uninterested in the ideology of the fanatics. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the young generation, so they don't want to talk for the illogical things. Okay, related to the logical things, we connect with all of them with logically. So most of the leaders and so many people are just they are talking for the theory and everything. So illogical things are ongoing in the process. So yeah. So the second word is the federation, and it's a noun. The meaning of this word is a group of states, etc., that have joined together to form a single group. Okay. And sentence of this word is small countries joined together into a federation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
And if I'm talking for the federation word, so in India there is a concept of the Jivika organization, okay, funded by the national government, okay, so central government. So they also started a small help group, SHGs, okay, small help group. So they connect all the village women with their with their self acceptance, and they will create the groups with women, and create they will do so many activities in their related to the development or anything. So they always create all the things. So it is a federation of all the groups, okay, the women's group. Okay. And the
Okay.
third word is a ferment. Yeah. So it's a verb, and the meaning of this word is to change or bring a chemical change in something due to yeast or bacterial action, especially changing sugar to alcohol. Okay. So sentence of this word is um, mm, if I the pizza dough is prepared from ferment. Okay, okay,
Can
and
you
the
can you repeat that?
pizza dough is prepared from ferment. Yeah, ferment.
Yes, from the fermentation process.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, just I'm telling the second sentence. The process of the process of the ferment is called the fermentation, because the
Mhm.
microorganisms are working with the cereals or pulses. After that, the whole process is called the fermentation. Okay. And the second sentence for this word is the rotten apples are using for the ferment of the fruit beer.
Mhm.
Ferment for the fruit beer. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. And the fourth word is ferocious and it's adjective. And the meaning of this word is very aggressive and the violent. Sentence of this word is a tiger is a ferocious for his food.
Mhm.
Okay. The last word is ferry, and ferry is a noun, a boat that carries people, vehicles, or goods across a river or across a narrow part of the sea. Okay. So Shyam is working on the port, so he always cross the sea by ferry.
Very good.
Yeah, done.
Excellent. And Arush, are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Arush, can you please introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and then move on to today's words?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 6. My school name is LWT School, Manapati, Kolkata. I'm a favorite of the playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, so today first I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. Then I went to school. Then I came back. Then I joined the class now. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so you can
So
start
the
with
first
today's
word
words.
is fanatic. So the first word is fanatic. It is a noun and it means a person filled with excessive and single-minded zeal, especially for an extreme religious or political cause.
Mm-hmm.
And my sentence is there are a lot of political parties which have fanatics.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Then
There are a lot of
and,
political parties which have a lot of fanatics. Yes, correct.
and then the second word is federation. It is a noun and it means a group of states with a central government but independence in federal affairs. From
Mm-hmm.
and sentences from 1968, Slovakia was a federation of 2 to 3 states.
Mm-hmm.
And then by this third word is ferment. It is a verb and it means of a substance undergo fermentation. And my sentence is the drink was fermented for me because it was for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fourth word is ferocious. It is an adjective and it means savagely, fierce, cruel, or violent. And for this, my um, sentences of ferocious Minecraft beast. My last word is fairy, and it is a noun and it means a boat or ship for conveying passenger and goods, especially over a relatively short distance and as a regular service.
Mm-hmm.
And my sentence is there is a very big ferry for London.
Mm-hmm.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Excellent, Arush. Well done.
Thank you,
Arush,
ma'am.
which word did you find most difficult?
No, ma'am, not that much.
Okay. Okay, so let's go on to Kushbu now. Is she ready?
Hi, Christine. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Kushbu. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Yeah, I am
Hi.
Kushbu, live in
Mm-hmm.
Kolkata, West Bengal, India.
Mm-hmm.
I have completed my master in science, master of science in botany, and I'm the manager of LWT. Thank you. my daily routine. My day starts at 6 a.m. in the morning, and after that, I finish my household chores and then ready and then make ready to my children also for school. After that, I make breakfast and take some rest. And in the lunch time, I cook lunch for everyone. And then my kids come back to school that time in the lunchtime. And after that, they finish their lunch. And in the evening, we went for a walk and then come back and join your class. Thank you. There is
Thank
a
you very
five
much.
word phonetic federation, ferment, ferocious, fairy. First word is phonetic. It is a noun and it is an adjective also.
Hmm.
In a noun, a person filled with excessive and single-minded zeal, especially for an extreme religious or political cause. And in the adjective, filled with or expressing excessive zeal. Next sentence of phonetic is he is a phonetic jogger. Second word is federation. Federation is a noun, a group of states with a central government but independence in internal affairs, and the action of forming states or organization into a single group with centralized control. Next sentence of federation is he proposed a loose federation of small local groups. Third word is ferment. It is a verb, undergo fermentation. It is a noun also, excitement among a group of people typically concerning major change and leading to trouble or violence. And make sentence of ferment is who uses ferment if they are kept a long time.
Very
Ferocious.
good.
Ferocious is an adjective, savagely, fierce, cruel, or violent.
Hmm.
Sense of ferocious is the tiger's roar was ferocious. Fifth
Hmm.
and the last word is ferry. Ferry is a noun, a boat or ship or conveying passengers and goods, especially over a relatively short distance and as a regular service. It is a verb also, convey in a ferry or other ship or boat, especially across a short stretch of water. Next sentence of ferry is he went over the river by ferry boat. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent. So let's have a bit of a discussion. So, Rashri, what kind of fanatics are there?
Okay. Okay. Mm, mm,
In India? Are there any fanatics?
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
football
yeah,
fanatics? What kind of fanatics do you find?
yeah. If I'm talking for the fanatics, so the mostly the people are in small cities, especially not the in the yeah, in big city or anything. So the religious fanatics, okay, it's very common in India. So people are like any topic, anything, like related to any issues, they connect all the things with the politics and the religion. Okay, so that is not good. So see, if I'm talking for the one example for the fanatic, okay, nowadays, one woman came from the Pakistan and she married with a boy in India.
Hmm.
So like all the news media, everyone like spreading the news related to them.
Hmm.
So they call the terrorists, they call the terrorists. So everything. So they never the people never think for the dignity of any people, the human being or anything. So they lost their humanity from the human beings, and they just thinking for their own self related to their ego and attitude, arrogancy. So that's not good. But if I am living in India, so we all have to tolerate all the things because yeah, it's a yeah, what I'm telling. It's a normal, I think, a normal talk for the everyone because we are used to for related all the media. They don't have any spices so for anything related to their business or So we just have to listen everything from the newspaper and from the TV media or anything. So, and just after that, ignore it. Just learn something from all the things and just ignore it because, yeah,
Mhm.
nothing else from the media. Anything.
Okay. And Kushbu, what about you? What kind of fanatics do you know of?
I think fanatic means extremely interested in something for a
Mm-hmm.
degree or maybe in a political or maybe extremely interested means interested in like a mad kind of thing, like
Mm-hmm.
interested about in crazy about things, who is very much interested like something the degree that some people find, or maybe with politics in the political, or maybe like I told you the make sentence of fanatic, he is a fanatic jogger,
Mm-hmm.
like a person exhibiting excessive enthusiasm or maybe devotion
Yeah.
towards some controversial matter.
Good. Good. Okay. Okay. So let's move on to ferry. Have you been on a ferry?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Tell me
yes,
about it.
Khushbu, you speak, please. Hello.
Yes,
Kushbu?
hello.
Yeah.
Yes, hello, ma'am. Yes, hello. Yeah, ferry, about ferry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ferry is a boat or ship, like for passengers and goods, especially over a relatively short distance. Uh, I took ferry when I were in the living in the Singapore that time. Then I take ferry, and it is a like boat kind of thing, boat or
Mm-hmm.
ship across an area of water, especially like maybe for a mangrove tour. There's a mangrove tour with the take the boat and go for mangrove tour in the water.
Mm-hmm. Um, and which is your favorite ferry that you've been on?
Ferry boat. I have taken ferry boat there for mangrove tour in the water. It's like a jungle
Mm-hmm.
kind of a lot of plants there, here and there,
Mhm.
and we are going to take a little boat, ferry boat, and we just take a round and then came back like 2 hours, 3 hours only.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The water animals are like, yeah, superb. Yeah.
Okay. Good. And Rashri, what about you? What about the ferry you've been on?
Yeah, like if I'm talking for the India, so I visited for the ferry from from one place to another. Like it's not a big place actually. So I was in the city of the Bihar. It's a Buxar. So there was from one place to another place so for the temple for the worship. So with
Mm-hmm.
my parents, I visit the temple from the boat and from the Ganga River. So yeah, I use ferry for all the for this visit. So that time I was yeah, I think so. I was in around 4 or 5 years old. Okay, so yeah, and after that I just like she shared like for the animals and everything. So yeah, when I visit for the zoo, that time I use for the ferry, not it was not the ferry, it was as a motor boat for for the visit from here to where, and very small, not the very big, like river, but there was so many animal water animals in the river. So yeah, I visited all the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And let's have a little look at another word. Let's go to, okay, let's go to ferocious. Okay, what comes to mind when you think about ferocious?
Ferocious for the person, for the animal.
As you wish.
Yeah, sometimes ferocious like some people are, yeah, very violent na. So every time I think for the like the aggressive people, because
Mhm.
yeah, it's a habit of the people actually. Ferocious behavior in human being, it's a habit because people do 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, but every day, if they are behaving like very aggressively and the ferocious behavior, so that's not good for them because he or she is disturbed from their inner peace actually. That's why they behave ferociously for
Mhm.
with every person, okay. And sometimes the blood pressure, high blood pressure always behave as like precious, okay. So whenever you are in a hunger condition, appetite problem, that's why sometimes people behave furious. And
Mhm.
if I'm talking for the animals, so not the everyone, but if the you bit the dog, so that time they're furious for you because in front of you like barked you for anywhere or anything. So
Mhm.
yeah, and also the bull, yeah, and the cow, though they have their horns, the big horns, and if you came in front of them like in a red dress, and they like pushed you from one place to another place, and it was very much very much ferocious for that time because they never think for all the things because before the 2 months ago, 2 months, yeah, I think so, yeah, before the 2 months ago, one of the cow, she has two horns, and that time she horned me, and I was in pain. So yeah, I was in pain. I felt all the things. That's why I'm sharing with
My
you.
goodness.
Yeah. I was in red dress
Oh,
and she horned me, and that time, yeah, from my back, yeah. And the cow head was that time was there. He was on I think a distance from the cow, and yeah, aggressive for the just for the 2 minutes, but she horned me. Yeah, it was tough for me, painful actually.
my goodness. And what about you, Kushbu? What do you think of when you think of ferocious?
Ferocious is a extreme and violent energy with the animals or person also. When person have a lot of health problems, if they keep fast or they have a lot of stress, they start
Hmm.
violent at home
Hmm.
with other person, or maybe like being a mother, I'm also sometimes very ferocious.
It's a
Not
human
alive,
Like
but
that.
when
Frustration,
they start
yeah,
irritating me, yeah,
yeah,
when my children start always not listening my words, not doing studies, then I
yeah.
discuss with them also sometimes. Because being a mother, you you have to do this. You can't
But
live
but
without
but
it. Yes.
but
Uh,
Khushbu, sometimes the ferocious behavior is all. Matlab, sometimes is good for you because it is for the scaring the student, scaring the children because they
That's okay,
like
but
take it.
when they have exams, they have exams and they start playing with laptop and mobile. They're not listening.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
Then I start
yeah,
feeling like, oh, he is not listening, and tomorrow is his
yeah,
exam. Start ferocious with them also. Please
yeah.
read and remember this thing, that thing. You don't have time. So being a mother, sometimes I feel
That is
very
important for every children. Yeah, that is important for, yeah.
yeah, or ferocious is also, you can say, in the house there is a old person and maybe not feeling well. They have a lot of stress. They start ferocious with parents also, or maybe sometimes kids also start crying or start throwing all
Hmm.
the toys. Then you feel very hard to how to handle that things. So with the animals, you can say a lion, and maybe a tiger. Roars was ferocious for children or for kids also.
Mm-hmm.
When they visit zoo and they start their tiger and lions are start roaring with
Good.
the audience.
Good. Okay, and my last question to you, which federation are you a fan of? So is there a federation in India that you are a fan of? I'll start with you, Kushbu, and then I'll go to Rajshri.
Yes, federation.
Mm-hmm. Is there a federation that you like to follow maybe, or like to see what they're doing, or maybe you're a fan of them?
Sorry, Christine, busy with children. Sorry, yeah, meaning of federation.
Mm-hmm.
Federation, you can say
Like a
like
football
yes, there
a
is a
football
union.
federation as well.
That there is a union, or you can say like a local groups, federation of small local
Mm-hmm.
groups in India who visit, who take all the 5 or 10 members and go to visit any other country.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, take it from India and go another country to visit, like Singapore, Nepal, Switzerland. It is also a kind of federation,
Yeah,
and
good.
also, or India is an example of federation also, because they holding together type of federation. A large country divide its power between the constituent states and national government. So you
Mm-hmm.
can say like India is a union versus federation also. Federation is very common in India. Also a group of countries, regions, organizations, everything here, because related to religion also. There is a different separate kind of organization for Indian, uh, for also what I mean religion, like Hindu, Muslim, like this type of thing is also here,
Mm-hmm.
separate, separate kind of organization here. You can, if I am Indian, then I visit Indian organization or Indian region, and if there is a Muslim, there is also a Muslim region or organization there. So there is a such type of states in India which have different federation.
Okay, good. And Rashri, what about you?
Yeah, if I'm talking for the G20 Federation of India, so like there is a the mingle up of so many countries in the G20. So yeah, one of the example of the federation, like we just mingle up all the good things related to the finance, related to the development of every country. So every the prime minister, the president, all collect all they just the meet up with everyone, and they did discuss for the related to the World Bank, related to the finance or anything. So that is good for the everyone development of the whole world. And if I'm talking for the pan India in India in pan India, so every like the every organization, the big organizations, they all are working for they are all working for the pan India, and working with pan India, because they all wants to do the paperless work, the internet connectivity. So they everyone wants to use the AI system, and everyone wants to use all the things related to the online. Okay, the CM dashboard in Bihar. Okay, CM dashboard. You have to update all the cases, all the things on the internet, because everyone wants to see their updates of their cases related to their any FIR, related to their any type of cases. Okay, so the RTI, Right to Information Act. So everything, the employees are working over there, and they update all the things on the dashboard, and yeah. So online actually. So Pan India is working for everyone. It's a good for Pan Federation for the Indian people.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. I'd like to thank you for joining today and doing all that work. It's been a pleasure as always, and I look forward to seeing you again. We're going to have a bit of a break, and then I will see you in a couple of weeks. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to miss you, I know, because it always happens. I always look towards this time and I feel weird. I'm like, oh, I'm meant to have the class. But thank you very much.
Actually,
And
it's a habit. It's a habit for attending the class of the half an hour. So we just communicate with each other and sharing all the good or bad things with us, like related to
oh,
development or everything. So yeah, we missed the 2 days for the things, and yeah.
oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, definitely keep me in the loop. I will want to know. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it, and
Bye,
I look forward
ma'am.
to seeing you again. And I hope you have a good weekend and a happy evening. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Christine. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.